Yeah, and she was on top of having all that money. She was on credit card debt.
Yeah.
She actually took that check at TD Bank and cashed it. And kept it all on her. My dad didn't ask for it right away when he got there. Or he should have asked for it.
And who was also putting extra money towards things?
My dad.
Your dad.
Still did.
Mm-hmm. Never crossed his mind. Well, maybe he did, but he didn't want to say nothing, probably.
Oh, normal person would say it and cash it themselves and take it from the person, cash it themselves, and use it for a down payment for a new house. But then he step number two, he got into him and Chuck decided to take on someone else's debt.
Mm-hmm.
After he just came out of debt.
He did that shit twice.
Yeah.
The store.
Yeah, he put himself in debt with not having a good paying job in Ohio for the store. So he took on John's debt with that. Then he took on John's debt of the house.
Yep.
After he was already going into debt, he took on the debt at the store. So he went on 2 debts. Then now, after all the debts are over, he decided to take on John's debt.
Yeah, but don't you think if you have a problem with one part of a debt,
Yeah.
and you want to help him, but then you want to take on two?
Yeah.
And
the only reason why the bank approved my dad to do that because someone else is helping out with it, Chuck's income. So Chuck was paying his own income, and my dad's paying his own income. Yeah. He couldn't do it alone. He couldn't do it alone because he didn't have enough money for that at the time. So Chuck had more money than he did. So because Chuck had his house, he built his house with his own hands, and it's all paid off.
Your dad probably didn't have good credit.
No, because because of with the credit in Ohio, no. He had just enough credit probably, but he probably needed a better income.
Yeah, barely good credit, but then a small credit.
Yep. Then he almost got into debt again with my mom's credit went down, and he had to use my dad's girlfriend, to pick up the slack, and so he won't make his credit bad because he lost his house. He almost went into it again because of my mom's behalf of credit card.
He would have lost that big old house.
Yeah, because her credit card, she's not going to pay it back. So he had to come up with the money. But he didn't want to pull from the stocks either. He has.
No, he doesn't.
Which is smart, but then again, then your girlfriend, your secret affair, decided to pull my mom and him out of debt.
Yeah.
Basically, she didn't just pull my dad out of debt; she pulled my mom out of debt. A couple grand. She actually told me that on the damn phone. My mom set me up. Yep. I had to hear all that stupid things. My mom was standing there, and I had no idea that any of this was going on in my,
True. Why? Because nobody really did, because putting your kid in front of it.
Yeah.
It's not always the best option.
No.
Because when it does to your kid, makes them learn, hey, well, mom and dad, they seem to cheat on each other, but yet, why are they putting it in someone else's hands? Well, because if they can only raise their kid, well, why enough alone can they even make payments on a freaking house?
Yep.
I mean, that's just, maybe not all parents are like that, but it seems like it is. If you can't make the best choice for your kid, what makes you think you can make the best choice for your house?
You're moving twice back and forth from a place. First place you left, there was a reason why you left, because you didn't like it. Then you want to try it again on another side of the city. How is that going to be any better if the other side of the city isn't good?
Yeah, but not to mention on that, not to mention the house that is there, or even before that when you were living in Ohio. What made you think that the house is a good decision, supposedly, so it's okay for your kid, but how do you know? Because you're not paying for, I mean, you are paying for it.
Yeah, you're paying back the mortgage.
But you're less on the mortgage.
Then he decided to up and leave one day and try to leave me behind.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Yeah, it doesn't help. Doesn't help a parent. How a parent.
No. You go take on that John's dad because John called.
Being
I said, you're going back to New Hampshire to go take care over the store. I'm going up there with you. No, you're not. You're going to stay here. I said, I'm not going to stay here. There's nothing for me here. Well, your friends. Well, what friends? I only hang out with a couple people and quite a bit of people I don't hang out with. Quite a bit I don't. No, ain't working out. I gave it a chance. I'm not doing it. And I left. I tried reasoning with these people. These people are not my cup of coffee.
But here's the thing: when you start doing it to your own kid,
Yeah.
you start pulling underneath the rug, underneath their feet,
Yeah.
and that's going to screw them up.
Yeah.
What say they thinking about when they want to buy a house? Are they going to do the same shit that their parents did? Maybe not. Maybe.
No.
Who knows? But who really knows? But maybe.
Yeah. My dad, he's not a good role model. My dad. Nope.
It's the same thing with other things that other
Nope.
people do. You have to think about what you not to do, what your parents did.